How to go further with your irons. Just the irons yet. I know we all want to go further, and it makes sense because the more far you can send the ball, the more your potential is high. So it's not only a question of power and speed. It's one of the parts for sure, but we all want to increase speed and force when you want to go further. But there are other things. The first thing is the contact, where you want to contact the ball. The second thing is the dynamic loft, the loft of the club at the impact. You already can play on those 2 points, and that's what we're going to do in this video. And I promise you, you can add one club with every run in a draw. The third point, I will give you a trick to increase the speed without changing anything. So the first thing is the impact point. So when you hit the ball, I'm gonna hit one. I will tell you if it was on a sweet spot or not. That was pretty much on the sweet spot. So how do I manage this? It's a question of balance overall. Balance is really underrated by all the players I see in the course and everywhere. So you really need to think about balance. There is nothing right without any balance in any subject. So if you want to be at least consistent on your impact point, you need to keep this balance. And my first advice, watch forward, and then you will feel this balance. It's very important. I feel this balance. Imagine that I'm holding 2 packs of water. How do I feel good? Like balance. Now imagine you're on the ice and then it's very sleepy and you want to walk and then there is wind. You will use this posture. Your body knows how to react if you're a bit in danger of losing balance. But the problem in golf, that if I lose balance, I will not hurt myself. So we don't think it's that much important, but it's very important. If you lose balance, you cannot be consistent on the impact, and even in the way you brush the grass, impossible. So the balance, you need to understand balance is from the very beginning, very beginning. Most of people are balanced when they walk, they take the position, and when they take the position, they don't have this posture, the balanced posture. Watch forward, imagine that you're holding something, you will feel, most of you will feel something like you sit a little bit. But Arnold Palmer used to say that, maybe you know this, he said, I feel like I'm sitting on a cane seat, something like this, excuse my English one more time, but he felt this, Arnold Palmer felt like this. So you will feel like this, and most of you are going to think, yeah, it's not normal. Yes, it is. From the beginning until the end. You see that my balance is perfect from the, almost perfect. It will never be perfect. It will be correct, decent balance from the beginning to the end. That's the best way to contact. And the second point, and then you can really add one club, about the dynamic loft. Dynamic loft, the loft, this is the loft of my 7-iron, but I can hit the ball, this 7-iron with dynamic loft a bit more close, a bit more open. And for this, you're going to play a draw. And to play a draw, it's just a question of setup. You decide of the trajectory in a setup, not during the swing. It's too late during the swing. You have nothing to do in the swing. Just keep the balance and release. So the setup, for sure, if I play a ball extremely right on my feet, the club will be more close like this. And the more the ball is on the right, the more your swing wants to swing into out. The more I'm on the right, the more I'm swinging into out, like this. And the more it's on the right, the more the club will be tilted like this. And then that means my 7-iron is more like a 6.5 iron, almost maybe iron number 6. And it's also the best way to play the draw. And I know with the 7-iron, if I want to do a 6-iron distance, so I close a little bit the club in my hands, I put the ball way on the right, and then I just swing into out. I don't put extra power. Just my natural swing, and you will see this draw and low trajectory with the 6-iron, with the 7-iron. You see this draw? The ball is coming back, and I can tell this ball is for sure further than the previous one, and it works every time. And you can do that with every iron. One more thing about this setup, which is very important. It will kill your slice, it will give you more distance, it will give you a trajectory project. So when I put my ball more on the right, what's going to happen? And you should never have always the same position. each position for trajectory. So if I want to put the ball very much on the right, okay, my ball is extremely on the right. But when I do that, you see that the club is going close like this. That means my 7-iron turn into 6-iron. And now I take the grip. You take the grip when the club is tilted like this. I take the grip, okay, and then you will see that if you relax, my club face is a bit close. Because if I take my grip normal and put here, my club face watch on the right. That's why you tilt the club and then you take the grip and you're gonna have a stronger grip. It's very important because you need to change a little bit your grip depending of the club tilting. So I'm here, I put the ball on the right, extremely on the right, I'm tilting the shaft, I take the grip after, then I feel that my club face is a bit close, I am a little bit more on the right than usual, and then just balance and relax and rhythm. I told you something that will increase the power without doing anything different. It's just relax. Okay, on a scale of 0 of 10 of pressure, your hand's pressure on the grip, you will decrease by 2. Okay, if you feel like you're 5 out of 10, I want you to go down to 3. That means I will hold the club extremely light. But now I have the setup for a draw. I don't need to think about the trajectory anymore, just the balance. Yes, I feel that my hands are light and I feel that my club is extremely quick. I see this draw, I feel the hands very light, and I see this ball coming back, and I know this 7-iron have been on a 6-iron distance. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. I suggest you to subscribe to my newsletter, and I will bring you with me in a different vision, my vision, and you will see that all you want, all you're searching for is something that you already have inside of you. And this is this is maybe a kind of secret in golf. Just go into you and find through your feeling and through what you already knows what's the best way to play golf. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.